Okay.
Thank you so
So,
much.
good evening, everyone. And I hope my voice is coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audible. Yeah. So, investment rule. Investment is one of the most important thing in your and my life. Reason is that whatever we are earning, and after earning, we have some saving, and we don't invest or we don't follow the good investment rule, then our money will not work for money. So anyone, whether you and me, we can work for 8 hours, 10 hours in a week, or after retirement, after 50, 60, 58, 65, after one particular age, we are not able to work as much as we have uh, worked earlier or in young age. It means we have to create lots of the corpus so we can earn some money from the money without making so much effort. So that we have to understand ki if investment is so much important, investment is so much essential, so why not we have to follow rule so my money will work for money, or you can say money earns money. So we have to follow that particular rule and regulation. The first thing is that money must earn money. And second thing, without making so much effort, my money should not lose and my money always up, up, up. Now it is, we have to see it can be 5% growth, it can be 10% growth, it can be 12% growth, it can be 15% growth, it can be 20% growth, it can be 25% per annum growth. Now it will depend. I have invested or I am keeping my whole money in saving account, then saving account interest is 3.5, 3.75 or maximum 4% per annum. When I have withdrawn money from the saving account and I have to deposit it into fixed deposit, then I can earn around 6%, 6.5%. Some bank is providing 7%. Okay. And after that, I have purchased some debt fund in the mutual fund. Then they are providing approximate rate of interest is 7 to 8%. Some I have purchased a mutual fund. Some mutual fund is providing only 8 to 9%, some 5%, some 12%, some 15%, some 20%. But on an average, if we follow, then it is 8 to 10%. So mutual fund is providing 8%, 12%, so on an average 12%. So we have seen three kind of investment. One, saving account, where we are getting only 4%. In fixed deposit, it is around 6 to 7%. And in from the in mutual fund, it is the very from 10 to 20%. So that you have to understand what kind of the rule we have to follow. So my investment will not be on the risk and I can earn much, much good return. So सबसे first rule is that you have to make the investment with your saving. Suppose that your income is the 100 rupees and you are spending around 95 rupees. So it means you have to save, you have to make the investment with the only five rupees. Okay, that you can say the even 5%. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to focus how you can increase your saving. Suppose that from your 100 rupees, you are able to save 10%, 12%, 15%, or maximum 20%. Okay. So it means ki your saving is the 20%, 15%, 12%, then you can make the good investment, you can make the more investment. But your saving is less, like 1%, 2%, 5%, then your investment will be less. So that you have to understand ki first of all, you have to make investment with your savings. Whatever you have the saving in your hand, you have to keep some emergency fund. You are not aware the next day what will happen with you, with me. Suppose that within the 1 month, my one of the friend is giving the one of the opportunity with me. Ki, Manish, I'm starting one particular business and I need around 5 lakh rupees. And you have, if you have invested, so within the 1 year, this amount will be double. Let's assume I have invested everything in the mutual fund or insurance or somewhere. Now I don't have the fund. Okay. So that we have to understand emergency in case of the medical. Suppose that you have not taken medical insurance, or your medical whatever disease or whatever the problem is coming and that is not fulfilled, that is not matching both your medical insurance. Okay, so that what you will do. So that kind of the situation in emergency fund you have to understand, you have to think कि आपको उस समय पैसे चाहिए, अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन, यू हैव मेक द इन्वेस्टमेंट इन शेयर्स, म्यूचुअल फंड, गोल्ड, रियल एस्टेट, एंड एट द टाइम ऑफ द इमरजेंसी आपको दूसरे से पैसा मांगना पड़ रहा है. तो फर्स्ट मेक रूल, यू हैव टू मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट विद द सेविंग, एंड फ्रॉम सेविंग you have to keep some emergency fund. And some of person is doing the such kind of the investment ki they are taking loan on the 10%, 12%, 18%, and they are making investment. Then it is the wrong practice. If you are taking loan or you are making investment, then it is the one of the worst case. If you don't have the own income, you don't have the own fund, never take loan to make investment. Reason is that you are taking loan on the 12%, 15%, 18%, and you are trying to invest into the share mutual fund, because you will take the loan on the 12% and you will not make the investment in fixed deposit, क्योंकि fixed deposit में 6% मिल रहा है, और you have to give interest on the loan 12%, 14% या 15%. So that you will not do. So then you have to choose some risky investment like mutual fund, like shares. So suppose that your interest outflow is 12% and you have invested in share. ड्यू टू सम रीजन वो इन्वेस्टमेंट शेयर 1 साल या 2 साल के लिए डाउन हो जाता है, या ऑलरेडी ब्लास्ट कर जाता है, जीरो हो जाता है, देन व्हाट विल हैपन कि योर प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट विल लूज एज वेल एज द योर इंटरेस्ट विल लूज. तो इफ यू हैव द पॉलिसी, आई विल टेक सम लोन एंड आई विल मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट, देन स्टॉप. There is no sense to take loan and make the investment. So first three things we have to understand. We must have the emergency fund for the future. We have to make the investment with the saving, own saving. Never take loan. Over say if you are getting the loan on the 4%, 5% or free of cost. Suppose that you have asked with your parent, with your friends, with your relative, and they have provided the free of cost loan. Okay, for the 2 years, 3 years, then it can be good. But if you are taking the loan on interest or you are making investment, then it is not advisable. Once you have the money, it can be 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, whatever the money. Then you have to fix your goal. For which purpose, for what purpose you are making investment. Suppose that I have the two purpose right now. One, I have to buy home within the 2 year in Delhi NCR. Okay. And second purpose is कि after 6 years, my daughter will go for the higher education. Might be possible. She can go abroad. She can study in India. Even in India, if she is choosing some course in private university, if she get the admission in the government college, it can be any kind of the college, MBA, engineering, medical, so then it is not so much expensive. It can be happen all expenditure for the in government college, it can be 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 6 lakh rupees in the whole course. Okay, but if she is not able to take admission in government college and she has to go in private college, so what will happen? I have to keep the fund at least 20, 30, 40, 50 lakh rupees. For that, the my what is the my purpose? Within the 2 and 3 years, I have to buy home, and within the after 6 years, I have to buy. I have to make the expenditure for the my daughter education. So we have the one long-term goal, short-term goal, and mid-term goal. So what is the long-term goal? So first of all, you have to understand what is the short-term goal. When we have the goal within the 1 year, within the 12 months, then it is called the short-term. When we have the goal after 5 years, then it is the long-term. And goal between 1 year to 5 years, it is the mid-term. So we have the three kind of the term, and you can diversify, you can differentiate your goal in the three terms. One, less than 12 months, 1 year to 5 years, and after 5 years. So when we have created, now why I am saying, suppose that my daughter's education is the long term. Okay, then I have the enough time to invest in the long term equity और risky. रीजन इज दैट कि आज मैंने रिस्की में डाला और हो सकता है 6 महीने साल भर 2 साल डाउन रहे, लेकिन आफ्टर 2 years it will go up. Okay, then I can sustain. But my goal is the short term. Like within the 8 month I have to make the payment for my car, or I have to make the down payment for my house. और मैंने आज 25 लाख रुपया उठा के आई हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन स्टॉक मार्केट, और स्टॉक मार्केट क्रैश कर जाता है, एंड व्हेन आई हैव टू मेक द पेमेंट फॉर द रियल एस्टेट आई एम नॉट एबल टू गेट द मनी, और उस टाइम मेरा 25 लाख घट के 18 लाख हो चुका होता है, देन आई एम लूजिंग 7 लाख रुपीज। बट आफ्टर 2 मंथ या 4 मंथ ये फिर 18 से बढ़ के ये 30 हो जाता है। बट दैट पर्टिकुलर डेट व्हेन आई हैव टू मेक द पेमेंट फॉर द रियल एस्टेट वो नहीं हो पा रहा है। ओके, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट you are making investment for what purpose, whether it is the long term, whether it is the short term, whether it is the mid term. Suppose that you have the short term like 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, then never go for the mutual fund, never go for the shares. You have to go for the maximum fixed deposit. आपको पता है कि आज से 7 महीने के बाद आपको फंड की रिक्वायरमेंट है फॉर परचेजिंग कार, फॉर परचेजिंग होम, और टू पे एजुकेशन। ओके, तो आप 6 मंथ का एफडी करा लो, और नेक्स्ट जो 6 to 7 month का होगा कीप इन द सेविंग अकाउंट, एटलीस्ट योर मनी विल बी सेव। ओके, if it is the mid term like after 3 years you have to make the some payment, then first 2 years के लिए आप इक्विटी में जा सकते हो, एंड नेक्स्ट थर्ड ईयर में यू कैन चूज डेट फंड, फिक्स डिपॉजिट, और एनी वेरी लेस रिस्की फंड आप चूज कर सकते हो, या वेरी रिस्की इंस्ट्रूमेंट आप चूज कर सकते हो। तो व्हेन यू हैव टू मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट यू हैव टू कंसीडर योर गोल फॉर द लॉन्ग टर्म, शॉर्ट टर्म एंड मिड टर्म। Then you have to find out the liquidity. Liquidity is again related to your goal, like long term, short term, and mid term. Now, so as I have given the example, within the 1 year, I have my sister is going to marriage. Okay, and I am aware that in my sister marriage I have to make expenditure around 20 lakh rupees, and I have the 20 lakh rupees, 22 lakh rupees in my account. What I did, मैंने वो सारा का सारा स्टॉक उठा के आई गॉट द वन टिप्स, whether it is a paid tips, whether it is a free tips, or whether I have taken any recommendation from business channel or YouTube, I have invested ABC shares में मैंने पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर दिया। ओके, now it is the 25 lakh rupees whatever I have invested in the stock market in the first 3 months, 25 से 26, 27, 28 हो गया, लेकिन 4 months से now it is going to down। ये 27 से 26 होता है, 25 होता है, और घटते घटते when I have to make the expenditure for my marriage sister उस टाइम 20 हो जाता है। तो what happened कि मेरा जो 25 लाख का था वो अब 20 लाख हो गया। लिक्विडिटी है इसमें कि विद इन द 24 आवर्स आई कैन गेट द मनी। कि शेयर्स में क्या होता है कि आई मेक द इन्वेस्ट, आई हैव गिवन द इंस्ट्रक्शन टू सेल माय शेयर, वो विद इन द 24 आवर्स वो सारा पैसा मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में आ जाएगा। लेकिन इट इज द वन बेनिफिट लिक्विडिटी, लेकिन रिस्की है। अगर यहीं पर मैं रियल एस्टेट में पैसा लगाता लैंड में, तो वो लिक्विडिटी नहीं होता, क्योंकि विद इन द 24 आवर्स मेरा लैंड कभी नहीं बिकता। तो दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। तो अगर ये विद इन द 6 मंथ में है, लिक्विडिटी भी देखना है, लिक्विडिटी स्टॉक में भी है, लिक्विडिटी एफडी में भी है, तो आई हैव टू चूज फॉर द लिक्विडिटी पर्पस बैंक एफडी। रीजन कि बैंक एफडी में मेरा पैसा भी सेफ है और लिक्विडिटी भी बना है। लेकिन फॉर द 8 मंथ आई विल नेवर इन्वेस्ट माई मनी इन real estate. Sorry. So that you have to understand कि what you need, what is your goal, and what is the liquidity. Then save. Again you have to see the safety. Like आप एफडी में पैसा जमा करते हो, you are making the FD, it is the 6% या 6.5%, and I have suggested to you, यार रमेश, why not you give the personal loan to my brother or my relative or my friend, and they will pay the interest rate around 15% or 20%. You are also thinking, यार Manish is saying the very right suggestion. In FD, I will earn only 6%. But when I am giving the personal loan to any other person, then इट इज 15%। ओके जी, व्हाट यू डिड, आपने उनको दे दिया मिस्टर एक्स को। ठीक है जी, मिस्टर एक्स 2 मंथ के बाद डेथ कर जाते हैं, कोमा में चले जाते हैं, इंडिया से बाहर भाग जाते हैं। देन व्हाट विल हैपन, वेदर यू आर एबल टू रिसीव योर मनी फ्रॉम देयर लीगल ईयर, दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड आउट। रीजन इज दैट कि आपने 15 लाख रुपया बैंक से दिया हो या कैश से दिया हो, आफ्टर हिज डेथ इफ यू आर आस्किंग विथ his wife, his kids, they will deny. They will deny because then you have to go for the legal battle. If you have transfer with your banking channel, अगर कैश दिया था तो भूल जाओ उस पैसे को. So it is not safety. But when you are making the FD, it is the safety. When you are making the debt fund, it is the safety. When you are making the any mutual fund house, return can be 8%, return can be 12%. But in the mutual fund, it is the same. Whenever you need, you can withdraw your money and they will provide the some rate of return like 6%, 8%, 12%, 15%. So then before making investment, you have to understand key whether my investment is safe or not. That's the one of the most important thing. Period. I have already discussed about you. You have to understand what period you are making the investment, like short term, long term, or mid term. Again, period you have to see anyone suggested to make investment in insurance or anyone suggested to make investment in PPF, जो provident fund होता है या public provident fund. So are you aware? Suppose that you have chosen कि Manish, I have the 1 lakh rupees and I want to make investment in provident fund. Okay, you can. You can, because maximum amount in the provident fund, that is the 1,50,000 per annum. So now you have the amount kitna 1 lakh. Then you can make investment definitely. But अगर ये 1 लाख रुपया आप हर साल इन्वेस्ट करते हो एंड आफ्टर 3 ईयर यू नीड 3 लाख रुपीज, देन यू आर नॉट एबल टू विड्रॉ. रीजन, पीपीएफ में अमाउंट इज द फिक्स और लॉक फॉर द 15 ईयर. 15 साल के लिए ये पैसा इन्वेस्ट हो जाता है और आप 5 साल के बाद यू कैन विड्रॉ सम लोन फ्रॉम द पीपीएफ, बट यू कैन नॉट विड्रॉ होल मनी. तो दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि 15 साल के लिए पैसा लॉक करना है या आपको लॉक नहीं करना है. when you are purchasing any life insurance, अब किसी भी कंपनी का यू आर परचेजिंग एनी लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, वेदर इट कैन बी मैक्स, वेदर इट कैन बी अविवा, वेदर इट कैन बी LIC. तो वहां पर क्या होता है कि एवरी लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी इज लॉक फॉर द एटलीस्ट 12 ईयर, 15 ईयर. तो 15 साल से पैसा आप पहले पैसा वापस नहीं ले सकते हो. तो दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड लिक्विडिटी, सेव और पीरियड. तो दैट इज द ये three thing is the more important thing. Now return. Whenever you have the money like 10 lakh rupees, 12 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 50,000, whatever money you have the lots of the opportunity like saving account, FD account, mutual fund, share, gold, making investment in other company, or starting your business. You have the various opportunity. Okay, you have to compare कहां पर मैं पैसा लगाऊंगा तो वेयर आई कैन गेट द मैक्सिमम रिटर्न. When you have make the your comparison chart ki with the 5 lakh rupees investment, I have to go this, I have to go this, I have to go this, and my investment return is maximum in the C, that is the 15%. Then you can see whether it is a liquidity, हाँ जी liquidity भी है, whether it is the safe, हाँ जी ये safe भी है, whether it is a good. अगर ये सारा कुछ है then go ahead, it is the one of the best option. Return is high and other parameters is also good. So that we have to understand that before making investment, you have to understand what is return on investment. Diversify. You have the amount for the investment is the 5 lakh rupees. So I will never suggest that all 5 lakh rupees should be invested in one mutual fund or one share or in gold. What you have to do is 5 लाख में से 1 से 2 लाख रुपया you can go for the equity, 1 से 2 लाख रुपया you can go for the mutual fund, and 1 से 2 लाख रुपया के लिए you can go for the you can go for the gold, or you can invest in any other business, or you can keep in the fixed deposit, or you can keep in the stock you can keep as a saving account. So whatever you or in the stock market, you have not to make in all whole money in one company. Like 2 लाख रुपया मैंने बताया, 5 में से 2 लाख रुपया for the equity share. तो इक्विटी शेयर में एबीसी पर नहीं लगाना है. What you have to do? You have to choose the top 5 company like ABC, AB company, XYZ company, PXQ company. ऐसे करके you have to make the at least in 5 company. So अगर कोई एक कंपनी डूबता है किसी टाइम, then you can earn some money from the other sector or other shares. So that you have to understand return as well as the diversify. How you have to make the diversification. Then saving मैंने आपको शुरू में ही बता दिया कि once you have the saving in your account, then you can make the investment in various product. So what kind of the product you can make the investment? Like real estate है, PPF है, fixed deposit है, gold है, equity share है, mutual fund है, insurance है. And investment in the business, investment become the equity partner. There are the lots of the other options. So whenever you are interested, you have to make the investment. Then you have to think कि मुझे मेरा गोल क्या है, हाउ मच आई कैन गेट द रिटर्न, एंड व्हाट इज माय पर्पस, and what is the liquidity, what is the safety, what is the period. So you have to see each and everything, and after that you can say no, I am going for the fixed deposit, or I am going for the gold, I am going for the equity. But I am not saying any of this investment is bad or good. Yeah, that bad or good will depend on your pocket size. Bad or good will depend on your tenure of investment. Bad or good will depend on your investment period. And one more thing I will say, go for the longer period. Suppose that you are making the investment in mutual funds, shares, or anywhere for the 6 months, then it's very rare chance that your money will go for the faster. Okay. But when you are making money for the long time, then definitely it will provide the money in your account. Just I am giving the one example of the Paytm company. In the last 1 year, Paytm was very low, and someone has purchased on the 500 rupees, 600 rupees, that has gone around, dipped down 350, 325 तक हो चुका था. Okay, but now in the within the last month, ये मूव करके 1000 तक आ चुका है. ओके, तो व्हाट आई वांट टू से कि अगर कोई हड़बड़ा के या कोई बेच देता, देन इट विल नेवर कम. तो व्हेन यू आर कीपिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर द लॉन्गर टाइम, तो वो मल्टीप्लाई होता है जबरदस्त तरीके से. यू हैव नेवर इमेजिन कि कितना हो सकता है. Someone has given the information कि they have purchased the one share 10 years back, they have not sold. Then within the 10 year उनके शेयर में एक टाइम they got the bonus shares. तो जो 100 शेयर था वो 200 शेयर हो गया. ओके. Sometimes they have given the some dividend, because every company they are not paying the dividend every year. Some of company is paying the dividend every year, but some of company they are paying dividend in the third year, fourth year, fifth year. So when you are making the investment for the longer time, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, 10 year, then sometimes your investment becomes the zero. Investment becomes the zero means कि I have purchased one share in 2010, 1 लाख रुपए का परचेज किया था. ओके, एंड आफ्टर 4 to 5 year दे हैव गिवन सम बोनस शेयर. बोनस शेयर मेरे को इक्वल 100 शेयर था, उसके बदले 100 शेयर आया. नाउ तो अब ऑलमोस्ट मेरा बोनस शेयर आने के बाद मेरी कॉस्टिंग हाफ हो गई. नाउ दे हैव गिवन द सम 10% का 3 बार डिविडेंड दे दिया 3 साल में. तो 10% डिविडेंड दे दिया तो 50% था, फिर वो घट के 20% हो गया. तो इट मीन कि 20% से अब ये 200% हो चुका. तो वो ग्रोथ 10%, 20% आपको दिखता है. तो ये डिपेंड करता है कि आप जब when you are keeping your investment for the longer time, then you can see what is the growth. But all share will not go for the longer. Like some industry is going up, उसके बाद डाउन हो जाता है. बट यू आर सीइंग द सम इंडस्ट्री इज गोइंग अप, देन कीप फॉर द इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर द लॉन्गर पीरियड. अदरवाइज लॉन्गर नहीं जाते हो तो कोई सेंस नहीं बनता है. एंड व्हेन यू आर चूजिंग टॉप 50 निफ्टी, टॉप 50 आईटी स्टॉक इस तरीके से, तो वो 1-2 दिन में लूज नहीं करता है. तो आई विल सजेस्ट कि इफ योर stock is blue chip or good stock, good mutual fund, then think for longer time. Don't go for the short period. then whatever you have make the investment, and after that it's the time to review कि आपने एक साल पहले you have make the investment in some real stock, real estate, in stock, gold, mutual fund or insurance, PPF. Then you have to make the review कि भाई एक साल पहले I have invested around 25 lakh rupees in my investment, एंड नाउ व्हाट इज द सिनेरियो कि किसमें कितना ज्यादा रिटर्न दे रहा है, कोई लॉस में तो नहीं है, everything you have to see. So investment review you have to make. You can make the investment review by yourself. You can hire someone कि भाई ये तू देख ले. If someone is the expert in the investment, okay, might be possible they will charge 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. लेकिन if your investment is the 25 lakh rupees and they are charging 10,000 rupees and they are giving the information to you कि भाई आप ये जो 25 में से 5 लाख रुपया 5% वाला इन्वेस्टमेंट से हटा के आप यहाँ लगा देते तो आपको इतना पैसा होता। तो अगर दे आर गिविंग सच काइंड ऑफ द सजेशन, यहाँ पर यू आर अर्निंग, यू आर सेविंग योर मनी, तो 50,000 रुपया का अगर सजेशन देता है तो 5,000 10,000 रुपया ले भी लेता है, देन आई विल से कि यू मस्ट गेट द इन्वेस्टमेंट रिव्यू बाय द प्रोफेशनल, अदरवाइज यू हैव टू आल्सो मेक। जस्ट आप ईमानदारी से एक सवाल का जवाब दे दो, आज तक जो आपने 1 रुपया का इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है या 100 रुपया का इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है, आपने कितनी बार रिव्यू किया है कि हाँ भाई मेरा ये इन्वेस्टमेंट था, गोल्ड में था, स्टॉक में था, रियल एस्टेट में था, इंश्योरेंस में था, अब इसका ये परसेंटेज है, या 5 साल में इतना कमाया, 10 साल में इतना कमाया, इससे 25 साल में इतना किया। इफ यू आर डूइंग ऑन द रेगुलर बेसिस इट्स वेरी गुड, इफ नॉट देन स्टार्ट बाय टुडे। रीजन कि टाइम जो पीछे बीत गया उस पर हम बात नहीं करना चाहते, जो गलती हो गई सो हो गई, बट वी हैव टू थिंक फॉर द फ्यूचर, सो डैट कि जो फ्यूचर में गलती, जो पास्ट में गलती रह गई, वो उस टाइप की गलती वी विल नेवर डू इन द फ्यूचर, एंड वी विल अर्न मोर एंड मोर एंड मोर मनी। तो दैट आई वांट टू से कि इन्वेस्टमेंट रिव्यू, for the investment review, you have to think for the portfolio audit, and portfolio audit for you can choose yourself. You can take advice of the expert person who is the financially strong person. They have the given the at least 4 year, 5 year, 10 year, and you have to when you are choosing any एक्सपर्ट पर्सन जस्ट चूज दैट। ये नहीं ऐसा पर्सन मत चूज करना कि सर आपका जो गोल्ड में पैसा लगा हुआ वो बेकार है, आप ना म्यूचुअल फंड इस कंपनी में लगा दो तो आपका पैसा डबल हो जाएगा। इफ ही द एजेंट, देन वो क्या करेगा, जहां उसको ज्यादा कमीशन मिल रहा उसको रेफर करेगा। गो फॉर द कमेंट बाय द एकदम इंडिपेंडेंट पर्सन। डोंट आस्क कि भैया मुझे कहाँ पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना, तू सिर्फ ऑडिट करके दे दे, मैं किसी और से इन्वेस्टमेंट के बारे में पूछ लूंगा। इफ यू आर थिंकिंग भैया पैसे बचा लेते हैं, कमेंट भी इसी से पूछ लेते हैं, इन्वेस्टमेंट भी उसी से पूछ लेते हैं, देन व्हाट ही विल डू कि जहां उसको ज्यादा कमीशन मिल रहा होगा वहीं पर आपको बताएगा कि भाई साहब आप यहीं पर आ जाओ। तो दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि योर मनी इज योर एंड यू हैव टू ग्रो योर मनी बाय द फास्टर वेरी गुड रिटर्न। देन थोड़ा सा आपको कहीं ना कहीं पैसा खर्च करना पड़ेगा। अब 25 लाख का 1 करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट है, अगर साल का 5,000 रुपया एक्स्ट्रा लग भी जाता है 1 करोड़ के इन्वेस्टमेंट में, मुझे आई डोंट थिंक कि इसमें कोई बुराई है। बिकॉज इफ योर इन्वेस्टमेंट इज गेट 2% हाइयर, 3% हाइयर, तो आप तो वही सारा पैसा रिकवर कर जाओगे। तो search such kind of the expert person, good expert knowledge person, so he or she can provide the good advice to you, or you can your investment will be in good hand. Now, if you have any question, you can ask, or you have any doubt, we can discuss. And I would like to say, Savana ji, you can stop live sharing so any other person